Hello everyone. Flynn, all about DIY, Angelo's Fish Room, Kyle, how's everyone doing tonight? What is my favorite steak? Steak. Steak is my favorite steak. Let's see. Malbar says, just finished Gary Lang's video on Corey's channel. It is amazing. Glad I bought my rainbows from his tree. Yep, I have quite a few of his rainbows and they are awesome. Break it, make it better. I like that name. Not a whole lot, my friend. Not a whole lot. Yay, live stream. Andrew Lee, how you doing, buddy? I know, right? My coworker just made a barbecue smoker combo and we did it up a few weeks ago. Okay, everyone's pouring in. It is our Thursday live stream, and you'll notice no guest today. Great, Bob. Just started cycling my 70-gallon. Awesome, Shogun. Speaking of meat, says Reverend Ryan Bob Gibbons, y'all hear that Arby's is selling venison and elk in certain locations? Yes, I did see that. I don't even know how they're doing that, but it should be interesting. Hey Bob, do you know if you're going to be at the Reptile Expo on Saturday or Sunday? There is the Seattle Reptile Expo this weekend at the Puyallup Fairgrounds, and I will be there Saturday when they open, 10 a.m. I don't know how long I'm staying. Probably until I find something I want to buy, and then I want to get home and play with it. Andrew says, can I have that hat? Nope. Lane says, Big Steen, what's cracking? Not much, man. Not a whole lot. Angelo says, good evening, Bob. How's everyone tonight? I am doing great. Bob and football, what a way to end my night. I don't even know who's playing tonight. I don't pay attention to football anymore. I got some tanks to service. You peeps have a good one. You too, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. All about DIY. Dwayne Kitchell is here. How you doing, buddy? Cole, Deb, good to see ya. Bob, how are your shrimples lately? My shrimp are great. Dumb question, is it possible to have a pH of 0? I don't know that that's possible. But I don't know. That's an interesting question. Not a dumb question. Let's see if Google knows, because now I'm curious and I won't be able to think about anything else. Andrew, you remember me from before? Vaguely remember an Andrew, but that's all I remember is Andrew. Can pH be 0? Yes, with a strong acid, like where dissociation of the ions is near complete, you can have and expect that 1 million solution of the acid will contain 1 million hydrogen ions, which will give you a pH of 0. There you go. What are you giving away? Yes, we have a giveaway going. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your thoughts, it is only on Twitter. A Twitter giveaway. I've been having a lot of fun on Twitter. Starting to get into it, so I figured I would do a Twitter giveaway. Don Corleone just subscribed. Thank you, even though you might not be here. But we are doing a giveaway on Twitter. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, I don't have Twitter. I hate Twitter. Well, I was right there until I got on it. And now I'm having a lot of fun, so. Hey, the Turtle Girl. Yes, if you go Saturday, you will see me for sure. Half the peeps have not clicked the thumbs up button. What the H? Yes, click the thumbs up. Even if you don't have Twitter. Let's give it a thumbs up. So basically the contest is, you go on Twitter and use the hashtag Steenfott Aquatics, ask a question, any question about fish, about anything, doesn't matter. We will pick 10 questions, and I will read those 10 questions on a live stream. We're going to do a few things. So everyone that participates is going to be entered into just a random drawing, and the people whose questions get picked will be entered into another drawing. So either way, whether your questions get picked or not, you still have a chance to win. How do I feel about Donald Trump? I will never talk politics here. Sorry, but that's never gonna happen. Peter says Steenfott Aquatics is the hashtag on Twitter. Yes, and Peter has already got a lot of questions in, so everyone's already way behind. There's no limit or minimum, no limit. There's no limit to the amount of questions. I appreciate it, Peter. Peter's going crazy with the questions. Some good ones too. Oh, the prize. Not all prizes have been figured out, but I know like Priscilla, I believe, has donated some of her prints, which is pretty cool. 3 prints, I believe. We're going to be doing definitely giveaways, not giveaways, gift cards, but I don't know from where. It's not going to be until the 23rd. So we got a week and a half to gather. I'm going to try to gather up as many prizes as I can. So yeah, just throwing that out there. So as more prizes become available, we will be posting those on Twitter. There is Nisi coming with the Twitter link there. And I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. I've actually tweeted some people and have them respond and like, and it's kind of neat. What would be a good dither fish to keep with Epistogramma borellii? Mandolin, just about any tetra. They're generally not aggressive. Even when they're spawning, they're generally not aggressive to fish that are in the upper part of the water column. Did the puffer eat the last guppy yet? I haven't looked today, but I do have to put more in there. So I'm not sure. I do want to talk about this though. JS Beta says subscribe to my beta channel and I'll return the favor. For anyone who's trying to grow on YouTube, you should know that sub for sub is about the worst, absolute worst thing you could do for your channel. So I would highly advise not to do that, not to promote it. It's actually against the terms of service, so you can have your account deleted for doing that. And YouTube is very anti-sub for sub. So proceed at your own risk. Bob, when are you and Jim gonna start a gun-related channel? That is actually a really good idea. Interesting. Interesting thought. Steenfott Aquatics, I have a friend who is a high school teacher. How do I go about getting her on the Tanks for Teachers list? They just have to email me. That's it. It's steenfottaquatics@gmail.com. If they can send me an email from their .edu, that would be really helpful so that I know that they're actually a teacher. But yeah, just have them email me. Let's see. What is a good... Oh, awesome. I was worried because I just added autos to my rainbow tank and the rainbows chase them every time they come out of hiding. That should go away. Rainbows tend to do that with new fish. It's kind of like, ooh, something new and exciting, and they'll kind of bother it for a while, but eventually that usually goes away. Hey Bob, don't think you received messages from England, but anyways, just wanted to say I'm totally loving your tanks. Joey's coming to England. Joey's coming to England tomorrow. Do you think that you and Corey will ever be coming? Don Corleone, who just subscribed, so thank you for subscribing. I'll never say never. I definitely love traveling, so it would be a lot of fun to go to England, and I'd like to go to a soccer or football game. I think it would be a lot of fun. Guns and guppies. I love fish keeping. CW Aqua Hobby. You are in good company then. Steenfott Aquatics, can we ask more than one question for your Twitter? Yes, you can ask as long as you use the hashtag so I see it. Yes, you can use as many as you want. Priscilla, I think I saw Priscilla. Nisi, didn't we see Priscilla in here? Oh yeah, there we go. Of course she's painting. Priscilla might have to chime in on exactly what she's giving away. YouTube hates Etsy? I have no idea. Do pufferfish mess with plants? Not on purpose. They might accidentally uproot something. I know my Mabu puffer gets kind of crazy when he's shredding snails and clams, so he might inadvertently uproot something, but they won't actually go after him. At least I've never seen it. Never say never. Boom, 80s music. Oh, we're back on the 80s music. Just about got to bed, but now Bob's live. Hi from London. Yeah, definitely get messages from England, from all over. Getting a new tank for 500 subscribers. That's what you said about your puffers, wasn't it? You're getting puffers at 500. Now you're getting a tank at 500. You better hit 500 sooner. You're going to go broke, JW. Any info on the Congo spotted puffer? Not particularly, Jacob. I've never kept that one, so I haven't done too much research on it. Maylee says, "Hi Bob, how do you feel about blackworms as food? And could it be a bad thing when they escape and live in the substrate?" I love blackworms. It is probably my favorite food ever, and it is not a bad thing if they live in the substrate. However, that might mean that you have some issues because if worms, I don't know, it's kind of weird. If black worms can live in your substrate, you might be overfeeding. So just watch for that. Will you ever do an invertebrate tank? Well, it depends. I do have lots of different types of shrimp. Are you talking like shrimp only? Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Ricardo says, "Hi Bob, how are your altos doing? Update us on your African cichlids. They are growing painfully slow, but they are growing. I still have all of them, so still doing well. Maybe I'll live stream that tank pretty soon. It is one of my favorite tanks. Been waiting on the video for all the new goldfish. I don't have any new ones since the 20. I pretty much cut myself off at the 20 right there." Michael Trevino with the $5 super chat. Awesome, I appreciate it. Thanks to you, you have gotten me hooked on rainbows. I've now decided to set up my new 180 for them. You won't be disappointed. They are awesome fish. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really means a lot. Will I do more collabs with Co-op? Absolutely. I talk to Corey almost every single day, so definitely. The big Bambi shrimp? Do you mean bamboo shrimp? I got the puffers covered. Now it's a new tank because I want to do something epic. Ooh, epic. Epic. Jacob says, "Bob, if you could feed only one food to all of your tanks, what food would you choose?" Live blackworms. Live blackworms. Of course, a lot of my fish I would have to get rid of because they're not going to do well on strictly protein. But, yep. How much Australian rainbows in a 100-gallon? Steenfott Aquatics, it depends on how many water changes you're doing, and it also depends on the dimensions of the 100. Is it like a 100-gallon tall, cube, long? Long is always better for rainbows. Bentley says, "If you're patient, few fish are as enjoyable when it comes to watching them grow and color up as rainbows." Yep. Rainbows are awesome. Bob, do you have or have you ever had any mono shrimp? Lumpy dog, I have had a mono shrimp on and off pretty much my whole fish keeping career. Not a career, but you know what I mean. Michael Trevino with the $5 super chat says, "I also support guns and guppies." Well, thanks again for another $5 super chat. Love The Office. Thank you in the background that popped up. Love that show. Yep, The Office is a top 2 all-time show for me. Ryan says, "I just joined. What did I win?" Nothing. Jimmy did a 1-minute stream yesterday. Jimmy usually streams on Sundays. They were probably testing something and forgot to make it private instead of public. I don't remember what my first fish was, Jeffro. Jeffro asked what was my first fish. I don't remember. That was like 20 some years ago. Besides live blackworms, what are the best foods for stir-by corridoras? Probably frozen bloodworms. Bob, what ratio should I breed bristlenose? Trying to breed reverse trios, so two males to one female. In Japan, they sell mono shrimp for $1. Yeah, you might be able to get them that cheap online. Quarantine Angels, how often would you recommend I do water changes? Don Corleone, I would recommend whatever treatment you're using. So if you're using General Cure, it says to do a water change after 2 days. If you're not using any treatment, I would probably... I mean, if you're not using any treatment, I don't know why you would be quarantining. So I'm just going to assume that you're treating them with something and just do whatever it says on the bottle. Most of them are water changes every 2 days. Remember it was some shark in an overstocked tank. Yeah, so my first tank was a 29-gallon aquarium, and I had like rainbow sharks and red-tailed sharks and bala sharks, but the actual first fish I got, that I'm not sure. The Turtle Girl says to enter the giveaway, tweet Bob a question with the hashtag Steenfott Aquatics. That is true. That is true. We're trying to promote on Twitter, since many of you know, some people may not know, YouTube is taking a big giant turd lately, so just trying to grow on other platforms in case YouTube does come crashing down eventually, like it will one day. Do you like cucumber? I do. You prefer zucchini? A lot of people prefer zucchinis. I just like cucumbers. I like to feed cucumbers, and I like to eat cucumbers, and I like to make juice out of cucumbers. Do bristlenose like tannins in the water? I don't think they really care one way or the other. Bristlenose plecos are pretty forgiving about everything. You on the big screen here, any idea on getting fancy plecos? I want an L174, but haven't seen one at the Wet Spot or Aquabid. It depends what kind of size tank you're looking at. One of my favorites, so my favorites are the L264, the L75. Those are kind of my less common but kind of common fancy plecos. I used to really like the leopard frog plecos, but they're pricing me out of them. They're getting kind of expensive. The Fish Nerd, Bojo Ford, I like green beans better than both. I do love canned green beans. Dub says, thank you for the live stream. I acquired some rare Anubias white, checking in from Australia. Yes, Anubias white is definitely a rare plant. Good pickup. Kayla says, I hope it doesn't come crashing down. I can't tweet and still use Facebook mobile. Oh, all the big YouTubers are like, oh yeah, there's like a huge boycott going on right now. So who knows what's gonna happen. What can I feed my fry if I don't have baby brine? If you want to try something easy, you could try like Akari First Bites or New Life Spectrum Fry powder food. You could take Repashy and feed it in the powder form, or you could actually make the Repashy and put it in there, and they'll snack on the Repashy as well. What is the thin-leafed, where did that go? Thin-leafed plant. Well, this one here is an Amazon. This one over here looks like, it kind of looks like, I don't know, that could be a few different, maybe Pogostemum stellatus octopus, maybe? I don't know. Short Answer says, I don't know much about Instagram or Twitter, either do I. I'm more of a Google Plus. You're like the only one in the world that uses Google Plus. What? I thought they discontinued Google Plus. Short and Anxious is single-handedly keeping Google Plus alive. Bob, is there anything that eats green spot algae? I have yet to find anything that eats it well. It's a really hard algae, so. Can a monoshrimp go with dwarf cichlids and angelfish? Your angelfish will eat a monoshrimp. They can get big enough for a lot of dwarf cichlids, but I have seen angelfish chow down on full-grown monoshrimp many times. KDR Aquatics says, how do I enter the giveaway? You just have to go to Twitter and use the hashtag Steenfott Aquatics and ask a question. Any question, fish related or not, it does not matter. Any question. Be creative as you want. Aqua Pros is here. Whoop, whoop. Steenfott Aquatics, have you ever kept any other pets besides fish? It doesn't matter if you like them or not. I have kept just about every pet that you can legally get your hands on. So, yes. Oh yeah, Willow Hygro, that's the other one. Willow Hygro Augustifolia, something like that. My YouTube videos get posted on Google Plus, so that's some content, not much. Short and Anxious is probably the only one that watches it. Flint says, what is Google Plus? Exactly. MySpace is the best. I went over to MySpace the other day and I had no idea what was going on. I got out of there quick. Best algae eater that can go with goldfish? Probably bristlenose plecos. Bristlenose plecos can handle the cooler temperatures pretty well. What type of algae does an algae eater eat? Like some eat blackbeard algae, some eat hair algae, string algae, things like that. Have you kept Amica splendens? I have not. Those leaves look too small to be Hygro Angustifolia. They look right. You can see towards the top too. They're kind of turning kind of orangish, closer to the light. And mine did that too. Yeah, it kind of looks like it to me. Ken Lee is here. Aquarium Co-op is here. I think Flynn was born after Google Plus ended. That's probably true. Can you get a ball python one day? I could, but I'm not going to. I would get a carpet python before I got a ball python. South Florida African Cichlids and more says hello everyone. Hello. Can cherry shrimp and bristlenose tolerate 82 degrees? Probably. How hard are ghost shrimp to keep for a shrimp novice? Pretty easy. Gator Tracks Aquatics, you did not miss a whole lot. Not a whole lot missed. Brian says, so you're telling me I have to actually become a trendy and finally sign up for Twitter only if you want to be a part of the contest. That's it. Whose tank is behind you? Honestly, I don't remember. People send me tanks and sometimes they put in watermarks of their YouTube channel, and if they don't have a YouTube channel then they don't, and then I never remember. I'm a jerk. Took me a bit to realize you're in front of a green screen displaying one of your tanks and not a giant aquarium. This is not one of my tanks. This is a subscriber's tank, but yes, it is a green screen. Later, can you demo setting up a CO2? Maybe. I've been thinking about setting up a CO2 system. We'll see. Alright. Ever seen gold panda lyre-tail mollies? I have not. I have not, Lumpy Dog. Carpets are too miserable. If you're going for something with that bad of an attitude, get a blood python. I had a coastal carpet python that was the nicest fish or nicest snake I ever had in my life. Dude was super awesome. Coastal jaguar carpet python, I believe. Got to almost 8 feet long and would just hang out on the couch with me. It was awesome. How often do you feed green beans to the guppy tank? When I have them, it's pretty much all I feed. Usually, like every other day, I'll just dump the whole can in. Kayla says Short still pays for AOL service. What would you suggest putting in with ghost shrimp? Something small that's not going to eat them. Tetras, rasboras, things like that. Most places sell them as like feeder shrimp, so just keep that in mind. You sure that isn't one of your tanks? It's so pretty. That's why it's not one of my tanks. If it was one of my tanks, it would not look that good. Let's see. Thanks, Bob. Got to go set up for my stream. Yep, Susan is streaming afterwards. What is happening to YouTube? YouTube is demonetizing like every single video that gets posted, unless it's by a major TV network. Bob, do you think a regular bristlenose and a starlight could cross-breed? I do. They're both ancistrous, so it's possible, I think. Steel Nebula says, I got like 50,000 AOL hours still. Aquarium Co-op, do you think a firemouth cichlid could be successfully kept with emperor tetras in the long term? Probably. Aquarium Co-op says, I bet it could be done. Hit the dislike or like button. Yes, either one. I don't care which one you hit. Just hit one of them. I would appreciate it. I was watching Serpa Design do a video on his king snake tank earlier. Anyone else watch him? I didn't send out the stickers because I still haven't received them. Oh, is Jadrin Aquatics here? Jadrin, if you're out there, sorry. But hello, glad to see you. Thanks for the stickers. Life with Pets is here. Hello, Life with Pets. Hey Bob, how's the tanks for classes going? Great idea to get the youngs into someone other than video games. Into something other than video games. Well, I'm kind of pro video games too, so. But it's going well. It's going well. Hopefully we'll be doing like I don't, not a collab video. What am I thinking? A collection of all the tanks that we've done into one video, whatever that's called. Mary Beth Mabe, I love his videos, especially about terrariums. Let's see. Kayla C, I will have you know that I upgraded from AOL last week. Let's see. Have I missed anything? Oh, Orlando Ruiz is here. Hello. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen you. Alright, going to the bottom. Oh, there he is. Jadrin Aquatics. Yes, thank you. I did not expect to get them. I didn't even ask for them. And you just sent them. That was really nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of starting with ghost shrimps. They are super cheap around here, like 30 cents each. Figured that was better than risking expensive shrimp with my lack of experience. They're pretty easy, but you can't really do anything with them. Like, sometimes you can find cherry shrimp for like $1, and you can just buy like 10 of them. And they're pretty bulletproof. I mean, it's possible to kill them, but yes, a compilation video. Thank you. Thank you, Bear. Oh, Bear Necessities. Thank you, Bear. How many snakes can I keep in a 10-gallon? Depends on how big they are. Bob, have you seen our newest video? Is it on your channel? Which of the 18 channels do you guys have? Which one? I think the last one I saw was an unboxing video. Surprises. Yeah, that's not my thing, so I'm not gonna yell it. What's a good puffer to have for the first time? Probably an Amazon puffer. Amazon puffer. Stay fairly small and are good in community tanks. Now apparently I need to go check out some channel. If Jimmy tells me what channel it's on. Oh, the Gary Lang video? Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. But no, I have not seen it yet. I haven't had time. Thanks, Dwayne. That was on the top of my list. Worried about my high pH with autos a little. Thank you, Dwayne, for answering questions. Bob, how are the longfin white clouds doing? They're doing well. Not much breeding this summer because it got a little too warm. But now that the temperature is going down, they should start breeding again, hopefully. I'd go to a large chain pet store for your shrimp. I went to Go Shrimp and they say, wait. I'd go to a large chain pet store for your shrimp. I went in for Go Shrimp and they gave me 8 Amano shrimp for 30 cents each. That's a really good deal. The rainbow video was great work, guys. It's over an hour long. Bob is busy. Yep. I plan on getting it to my days off this week. What do you need to start live streaming in good quality? Good internet. Good internet. Jimmy was bored waiting on Corey, so he live streamed for 1 minute. Yeah, Jimmy, everyone wants to know why you live streamed for 1 minute. Gary don't carry. Gary does not carry. Is it impossible to put out 3 videos it's almost impossible to put out 3 videos a week, then watch other channels. I'm quickly learning. Yep, you will run out of time really fast. Definitely. We need YouTube to open up to 1080 on mobile live streaming. That, ooh, 2 new interactions. My ropefish just arrived from my LFS. Super excited to pick them up on Saturday, and now maybe picking up autos. I love my ropefish. They are a ton of fun. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of all the ropefish and the eel squeezed into one little tube. It was pretty funny. I would like to see another hiking video from Bob. Probably too late in the year for that. Bob, can we go hiking after Chicago? If it's not raining. Definitely if it's not raining. What kind of puffer keeps popping out in the tank? That is an Amazon puffer. Amazon puffer. There's actually multiple Amazon puffers in here. Oh, let's see. The fishbowl, I think they're Amazon puffers. Yep, they are Amazon puffers. I just came back from jiu-jitsu. Did I miss the giveaway? No, the giveaway is not till the 23rd, Fish Life, and it's on Twitter. It's an exclusive Twitter giveaway. Twitter. Ropefish are my favorite fish ever. I wouldn't go that far, but for me anyways, but they're certainly awesome. When I was first looking in the tank, I didn't see any of my ropefish, and I thought I maybe left something open or they had squeezed out somewhere, and then they were all sticking out of a little PVC tube. How long did it take me to hit 100 subs? Probably like I don't know. So I hit 100 subs right around the same time I started taking YouTube seriously, so I don't know. I ordered a ShamWow from Dustin. Oh, that's kind of funny. A lot of YouTubers are going to the aquatic experience. Hopefully it stays drama free. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't be. Every YouTuber that's going to... Yeah, I think just about every YouTuber that's going to Chicago has been on my channel or commented on my channel. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I personally am not making a single video about the Chicago Aquatic Experience. So don't expect to see a single video on my channel. Hi Sam, to enter the giveaway you need to tweet Bob a question on the hashtag Steenfott Aquatics. Yep. That's all you gotta do. As many questions as you want to. We will randomly pick 10 questions and I will read those and answer them on the live stream on the 23rd. The Bearded Fish Keeper says, thanks for the content at hospital, waiting for my boy to be born. Ooh, awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully everything goes well. Does Aquarium Co-op or Dustin's Fish Tank ship to Canada? I believe neither do. I know Aquarium Co-op doesn't. I cannot say for Dustin, but I would guess probably not. I've never kept an elephant nose before. Never. Yeah, seriously, G-Bear, just make a video of everyone making videos. Yeah, there's going to be so many videos, and basically, I'm going there as a fan. So I'm just going there to have fun. Steenfott Aquatics, do you have any Amazon puffers? If so, what's their setup like? I do not currently have any Amazon puffers, but I have kept them in the past, and they are just your standard tropical 78 degrees, neutral pH. They'll do just fine. You either want one or you want a group of them. 2 of them, or maybe even 3, you might have problems. Dwayne says, I'm going to film everything, even myself snoring in bed. You should now, just for fun. So are the giveaways for Super Chats? Nope. Nope. No Super Chat giveaways tonight. Aquarium Co-op says he's only making videos in Chicago about Bob, so it should work out. Nice. Steenfott Aquatics, can you buy tickets for individual speakers at Chicago, or do you have to buy the ticket? Well, remember, I've only been there once, but I believe you have to buy the upgraded ticket. So you either have, you can do like the day pass for the floor show, or you can do the day pass for everything. But I'm pretty sure you can't do it for individual speakers. You should stream live from Chicago. I'm sure everyone's going to be doing that as well. Steel Nebula says Dustin ships to Canada, but pricey. There you go. And neutral pH is around 7.0. That is correct. Oh, yeah, there's so many people going, I couldn't even begin to name all of them. Aaron's Aquarium is going. That one I didn't know. I did not know he was going. Why are some plants shipped in planters and some as individual stems and plants? It depends on how whoever you bought them from bought them. So generally when you buy them as in, when they're not in pots, they're cheaper. Jared says, now I want an Amazon puffer. Good thing my birthday is in 8 days. I think they might be seasonal though. I feel like I only see them like a certain part of the year. They're not like something that you could just go in and buy any time of the year. I could be wrong, but I feel like I only see them for sale in the summer. But I don't know. What do I know? Ryan says, I just tweeted at you, bro. Cool. I do see some notifications here. Pretty sweet. What size tank is that behind you? I know nothing about this tank behind me. I got this video last year sometime, so I don't have that good a memory. Fish Dad 1 Chad H says, I'm going to Chicago. Do you have much experience with tissue culture plants? Yes, I did a whole tank with tissue cultured plants before I was on YouTube, so unfortunately I don't have any video of it. But I love tissue culture plants. I love them to death. Is it healthier to buy plants and planters or as individual stems? I don't know that, or is it better? I mean, I've gotten just as good quality of plants both ways. The only real difference, like I said, is usually you get them cheaper if they're not in pots. Endler says, Steenfott Aquatics, who am I tweeting for the giveaway? You or someone else. All you have to do is hashtag Steenfott Aquatics, ask a question, and that's it. That gets you entered. It could be fish related, life related, any question, anything you want. Someone asked me if I could have one superpower for a day, what would it be? I think that was Nisi. So getting lots of just random questions, and I love it. Brandon says, doing water changes, watching the stream. Hello from my small fish room here in Canada. Well, hello, Brandon. Steenfott Aquatics, possible to breed super red bristlenose in a 24-gallon nano cube with high current or a 20-gallon tall with a sponge filter. Which would you use? I would just use a 20-gallon tall with a sponge filter. It would work just fine. What is the best snails to feed puffer? Depending on your puffer. If it's a large puffer, then you're going to want large snails, like mystery snails. If it's an Amazon puffer, probably just ram's horn snails would work just fine. Why do reefers and planted tank people have two completely different views on carbon? I think you could say that just on just about anything. I mean, even planet people have different views on carbon. Do you like flying fox fish? Pretty sure I got one instead of a Siamese algae eater. They're pretty easy to tell apart if you were to look at them side by side, but I have had one flying fox fish in my life and I loved it. It actually schooled with my roseline sharks. Hey, I need some advice, please. Drink lots of water, stay hydrated. Are those pea puffers swimming? Oh, someone already answered. They are Amazon puffers. Amazon puffers. Let's see. Everyone's liked the stream. Nope. We're not even at 150 likes. Man. Thanks, Turtle Girl. Yep, Turtle Girl answering some questions. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Having the worst luck keeping Kabamba staying in the substrate. Have any tips? You can get the metal like wrap around plant anchors. I think you can get them at Aquarium Co-op or Amazon or pretty much anywhere that sells plants or supplies for planted tanks. But they're just called plant anchors. Is there going to be like a Murphy cam on the YouTube booth where it could bounce to different YouTube channels? I have no idea. I don't know. What other pets do I have? Right now I only have a dog, but I am going to a reptile show this weekend, so we'll see what I come home with. Let's see. Well, those Amazon puffers just devoured a rummy nose tetra in the background. I don't think that's true. Anyone else see that? Do you know anyone who ships fish or plants intercontinentally? No. I know the only people that do that are like trans shippers, and you need like import licenses, things like that, which are very expensive. But I don't know that there'd be like a live stream camera on all the time. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Steenfott Aquatics, have fun at the dentist. Don't die. I like your content too much. I don't plan on it. Record the reptile show. I might make some video of it. How are my Lake Tanganyika cichlids? All of them are doing awesome. Nothing real new to report there. Just they're really slow growers. Did you get a banana bald python? I have no idea what that is, but I'll Google it. Banana bald? I'm gonna assume you meant ball python. That makes way more sense. If I was to get a ball python, it would be like the cinnamon blast or whatever it's called. Mike says, hi Bob, hope all is well in Washington. How do you deal with diatom algae? And have you ever bought live aquarium plants on Amazon? I have not. I have bought live aquarium plants on eBay, and they have shown up dead every single time, so I don't do that anymore. And diatom algae will normally go... The only time I get diatom algae is when I set up a new tank. So usually that goes away after it settles down and everything balances out, but it takes like 2 to 3 months. You could just do water changes. Normally takes care of diatom algae. Get a skinny pig while you're at the show? I don't think they'll have pigs there. I don't know what that is. What's my favorite Lake Malawi African cichlid? Probably the blue sapphire. The blue sapphire, the sapphire, something like that. It's a Tanzania something or something. I don't know. Star sapphire. Oh yeah, the Placidochromis Tanzania. That's it. Banana is one of the color morphs for ball pythons. They're pretty. I don't actually really like ball pythons. I think they're kind of boring myself, but that's just me. They're awesome, and you can get some really cool color morphs, but they don't do anything. They just sit there. I don't know. They're kind of boring. I gotta get the kids to bed. Thanks, Bob. Good luck on all the giveaways. Thank you. Break it and make it better. Break it, make it better. Corey, I have 2 guinea pigs. It's a hairless guinea pig. Yeah, I don't know why I would know what that is. That doesn't sound like something I want. I've gotten good plants from eBay. Just don't order overseas. They're always dead or confiscated by customs. Yeah, never order anything overseas. In my last live stream, someone asked about ordering overseas from Aqua Bid, like Bettas. Yeah. Just not a good idea. What's best to feed nearite snails when you have no algae? You can just get algae wafers. Or, you know, green beans, cucumbers, zucchini. Skinny pigs are so cute. I gotta leave. I have my show tonight. I should really be getting ready and not just sitting here. Thanks for fun. All right. Ender Flight. Thanks for hanging out. Get a leopard gecko. I wouldn't get a leopard gecko. I'm more likely to get a crested gecko, because a crested gecko I could just sit in my fish room and not have to do anything. I don't need heat lights, anything like that. Bob, check out Cutting Edge Herps. The owner is Vin Russo. Amazing boas and ball pythons. Good choice. I love star sapphires, but I've never had any luck with them. Super slow growers. Yep, I bought 4 of them probably close to 2 years ago, and now I have 3 of them, 2 males and a female, but the males are really colored up nicely. They look really good. Dr. Red Pill says, hello, good sir. I did something stupid. I purchased 2 red blood parrots for my 44-gallon. Okay. Do you think reptile shows are misleading since they never sell dinosaurs? Well, I know the reptile show that I'm going to only allows captive bred, not wild caught. So that's why they don't have dinosaurs. Rummies. Yep, those are rummies. Scottish, how you doing, buddy? Not a whole lot, just hanging out. My special new fish is doing well, all colored up, says Flynn. Nisi is a true pet person, apparently. They are yucky. I hope you're talking about the hairless guinea pig, because that just does not sound very sweet. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google it. Hairless guinea pig. Looks like a rat. A rat with a puffy face. I don't know about that. Scottish said he just got a biker. Awesome. What kind? What kind of biker? Bob, poison frogs or a cool frilled lizard? Frilled lizards require a very large cage for them to be happy. I don't know that I'd go that route. Because the tank is too small for 2. Probably. Maybe if it's a long tank, you might be okay. Constructive criticisms, but leopard geckos don't need a heat lamp. That's a myth. Leopard geckos absorb heat through their bottom side. Just a heat pad will do. Yeah, but see, I don't want to provide heat to it. That's the thing. So if I had to choose between geckos, like a leopard or a crested, I would choose crested because I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. My next reptile will be a powder blue tokay gecko. I've actually never kept a tokay gecko, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Bob, I just want to say thanks for spending your time answering our questions and live streaming. Well, thank you. Oh, Puffer Chris. Thank you, Puffer Chris. I appreciate you guys being here. Oops. Scottish is setting up a 125 with clown loaches, bikers. Not sure what else I should go with it. Any suggestions? Are you keeping it specifically bottom feeders? Because that actually sounds pretty neat. Really, how big are grilled lizards? Frilled lizards can get over, well, it depends. With tail, they can get pretty big, like over 2 feet. If you're talking about the frilled dragon, which I assume you are. But they get, I think they can get close to 3 feet. But don't quote me on that. Crested gecko's tail fall off really easily. Yes, but I've kept, and knock on wood, but I used to breed them and had a ton of them and actually never had lost a tail. The crappy thing is, it's like one of the only lizards that don't grow back their tails, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. So juveniles are 12 inches, so that should tell you how big adults get. I don't see it here. Someone needs to make a Seriously Fish website for reptiles. Seriously Reptiles. Oh, that's down the list below. More dart frogs and fish. Oh, let's see. Now I'm kind of curious. Oh well, I'll worry about that later. But they get big. Frilled lizard is a dream pet. The thing I don't like about people getting frilled dragons is they always piss them off on purpose just to get them to frill their neck, which to me is kind of mean. Anytime you're purposely making your pet angry, I don't agree with it. And if you go on YouTube, that's all people do is purposely piss off their frilled dragon so they can see it flare. Turtle Girl says, have you ever had bunnies at Nisi? Nisi, have you ever had bunnies? PA has the best reptile shows, venomous and all. PA rules are no venomous, sold to kids under age 18. No venomous at all is allowed in Washington. 2 to 3 feet. They look smaller in pictures and videos, probably because the only videos and pictures are of ones being sold. Do you guys get little lizards all over the place in America? Not in my state. My state has, there's actually only one lizard where I live, and it's an alligator lizard. It's really awesome. If you go to the other side of the state, there's a couple different types of lizards, but where I'm at, we have one. 8 people have not liked the stream. Well, did we get over 150? We got over 150, so I'm happy. What is a lizard that can shoot blood out of its eye in defense? That is the horned lizard. It is a desert horned lizard. Dang it, I know how to type. Let's see. Uh-oh. Flynn's Fish Farm says, my Wi-Fi is so bad today. Well, you've almost made it to the end, Flynn. We're almost to the end. Kind of like making puffers puff up, stress-related mostly. Yep. I don't like people to do that. I got baby bunnies ready for homes right now. They breed like rabbits. Imagine that. Archmonger said, I have kept over 10 crested geckos for 4 years and never had one drop its tail. Only way I've seen them drop their tail when somebody pulled or scared the gecko. Kind of makes sense. I mean, I'm not claiming to be some super crested gecko wizard. I've just been fortunate not to have it happen yet. I've never kept dart frogs, although I do want to keep them. Dr. Red Pill, we get thousands of little geckos everywhere. Where are you at? Where are you at? Who offers horned near ice snails? Mary Beth Mabe. I happen to know that Flip Aquatics either has them or is getting them in his next shipment. So if you check flipaquatics.com, they might be there already, or that he might not have got a shipment yet. I don't know. But I do know he either has them or ordered them, so he'll have them soon. Whew, okay. There's actually a few of the on the western side. Yep, they're swifts. There's some swifts over there. Bob, check out Leapin' Lychees. Okay, if they have, I doubt they will have it there, but if they have Leachianis at the reptile show, I will buy one no matter the price. I will put that sucker on a credit card. I don't care. If they have Leachianis geckos there, I am bringing one home, without a doubt. Would you put small white cloud in a 3-gallon shrimp? Wait, in a 3-gallon with shrimp? No, I wouldn't put just one white cloud. If you're asking multiple white clouds get pretty big. I don't think they would be too happy in a 3-gallon. I wouldn't really consider them a nano fish. For anyone who's curious, a Leachianis gecko is the largest gecko in the world. They are super awesome. I'm about 1 minute behind real time on the live stream. I'm hanging out though. Thanks, Flynn. Know who's got some good red cherry shrimp? I would check out Flip Aquatics or lrbretts.com. Bob, you getting Russian tortoises? Like 3 of them? I would love to get a tortoise. I just don't know how well they would do in my climate. Carla says, thank you for your expertise sharing. I'm sharing something. I don't know if it's expertise. Went to set up my 29-gallon high. It was safely tucked away in my shed. Had a roof leak. Lost it all. Even shattered my tank. Where's a good place to buy a setup kit? Carla, right now, I don't know if you have a Petco by you, but they're doing a $1 per gallon sale. You can buy a 29-gallon tank for $29. And then they usually have all the accessories on sale as well, but I don't know the prices or how much. But usually they're like 20 or 30% off like everything else. Have you ever kept a Knowles? Yep, absolutely. It's been a very long time, but yep. Steenfott Aquatics, any idea for a first fish video? Yeah, film your fish tank. It's that easy. Bob, let's hang out. If you come to Singapore someday, I would love to. I would absolutely love to. What about chewies, though? Well, see, the reason I want a Leachianis is because they are the biggest gecko in the world, and they're super awesome. The Chihuahuas, or however you say it, they're awesome too, but just not the same, to me anyways. But they are awesome. But they're both generally the same price. So if I'm paying $400 for a gecko, or $300 to $400 for a gecko, I'd rather have the Leachianis. He's been breeding them for about 20 years now. That's awesome. Leapin' Leachies. We get a lot of said lizards, so easy in the wild here in Sydney, I'm sure. This store here, Majors, I have no idea, is doing a $1 fish sale also, but they are limited to Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana. There you go. Hey, KPA Aquariums, how all the fry. Whew. Steenfott Aquatics, got my pseudomcgill frittata to eat baby brine shrimp. Awesome. Thanks for your help. Good to hear, Marmendia. I'm glad they're doing well for you. Because they are easily one of my favorite rainbow fish, especially if you're able to get a lot of them. They are so much fun to watch. How do you edit your videos? I use, what is this called? Filmora Wondershare is the program I used. Are you ever coming to Argentina? I have no plans, but I can't say never. Personal anarchy. I kept a huge iguana as a kid and he used to sit on my head while I played racing video games and turn his head with a car. Yes, iguanas are very underrated, but very... I feel like iguanas are like the goldfish of the lizard community because a lot of people buy them and then they get big and they just can't take care of them. Okay, they're like the common pleco. That's a way better analogy. Let's see. Leachies are the geckos real men get. I'm telling you, man, Leachianis are awesome. Leachianis? I don't know. I used to have one though, so there's some nostalgia there because I did used to have one. Where is the best place to buy Tang cichlids that will not break the bank? Right here. Check out Alan. He's super awesome. Has fairly cheap prices, especially for Tanganyikans. However, he only ships air cargo, so you have to buy an airport. But it's only like $50, depending on where you are. Like, he's in Arizona, I'm in Washington. To get, it's basically like 5-hour shipping for $50. You can't beat that. Well, what about a monitor or tegu? I would get green tree or blue tree monitors. Tegus, not so much. If I was going for a big lizard like that, I would just get an iguana. But definitely want green tree monitors. Bob, check out Reptile Edge. He's been working with leechies, has some good. Hi, Bob and everyone tonight. Hit the like button. Yes. Ooh, 276. We're almost at 200. Alright, Steenfott Aquatics. For some reason, reptiles are really popular with the good-looking women in my area. No idea why. Well, there you go. Get yourself some reptiles. Marmendia says, just watched a great rainbow fish aquarium tour by Aquarium Co-op featuring Gary Lang. Totally recommend it. Yes, I'll be watching that this weekend, hopefully. Let's see. We got 1 minute left, so don't forget. Let's wrap this up. We got the contest going on Twitter. All you have to do is go over there and hashtag Steenfott Aquatics. Ask me a question, any question. Getting a lot of reptile questions. You can ask about reptiles. You can just ask about my life, fish, anything. And you'll be entered into a contest. We will be reading the questions on the 23rd, and it should be a lot of fun. So we're adding, prizes are still being worked out, but we're going to try to add as many as we can. So stay tuned. All the prizes will be announced on Twitter. So there's that. But anyways, it was a lot of fun. I hope everyone else had fun. We almost hit 200 people tonight, so that's pretty sweet. KP Bob will say rainbows. Which ones do you like? Why not the Aki monitor instead of something as large as a green tree monitor? So we'll finish with this. Aki monitors are awesome, but I feel their price has kind of skyrocketed because you used to be able to buy them for like 200. Now people want 4 to 5, which I get it. It's fair, but I like the Biotope of the green tree monitor better, and I would have a lot more fun setting that up than just like a desert tank. If you go on YouTube and look at Ackie monitors, it's like a bunch of people that just stack bricks or wood. I mean, yeah, you could make it more exciting, but I like more of like an Amazon biotope, so you know, trees, tropical things like that. So I would have a lot more fun with green tree monitors. Plus, they're freaking awesome. So there is that. But anyways, thanks everyone for hanging out. We will be doing this again on Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Don't forget, again, the Twitter contest is going on, and I think that's just about it. So thanks for hanging out, and we'll see everyone on Monday.